Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Rajiv sir here, in front of you. Yeah. So talking about the facts and figures, you mentioned that last 5 years you've been number one, and last 5 years that other 5 years are number two.
In sustainability.
Okay. Yeah. So let me. I want to know that where Indian market stands for you, and what are the plans for that?
Yeah, so that was contextually in the area of sustainability, and what we mean by sustainability is really about doing more with less, trying to make sure that we are able to sort of give a better environment. How we got about doing it? In our factories, for example, we've brought in solar, right? So we are trying to make sure that we are good citizens. We in a country where really you and me, and I've grown up, watching. And studying in power cuts, I truly believe that we must try and conserve, save, protect, and give back. So we are trying to use different facets to try and improve and make sure that we are doing more with less. The second is some of our products that we've launched over the years. We've brought in water-based solvents, right? So really we believe that our painters who do the daily job, we believe that some of the solvent products are harmful, so we have taken the lead. We are a global player, and we believe in bringing water-based solutions to people so that their lives can also improve. Coming to the core of the question that you asked, I think I'm truly honored and privileged to be a part of the India business. It's a great business. We've got an ambition. Right now for AkzoNobel, there is a 15 by 20 globally, and we've got a very clear charter in India to deliver our part of the 15 by 20. So we are really focused on delivering profitable growth, not just growth, right? So we are going to look at very carefully the segments we operate in. We're going to make sure that in the premium segments that we have, we bring in a lot of innovations and brand back to the consumer. But really, we are going to keep consumer and customer at the heart of everything we do.
Oscar sir, about your plans for Indian market.
Well, India is a very vibrant country with clearly a strong growth at the moment. So as we travel through the country, you see a lot of energy in the country. The paint coatings market is a market that will grow above GDP growth, and the GDP growth for India is expected to be north of 7%. The paint market, coatings market, tends to be 1.2, 1.5 times stronger than GDP. So if you look at the sheer size of India, if you look at the potential in terms of coatings consumptions per capita, there's so much possible in this country. And I'm very proud to see the slew of innovations that our research and development teams are working on. So I would say watch this space. You see plenty of investments, plenty of innovations in the next years to come that will hit the Indian market, and I'm sure it will delight our customers in this market.
My question is for Oscar and Rajiv. What are some of the challenges that you all faced while coming up with the color of the year, Spiced Honey?
I think it's really understanding and reflecting the moods of the people. We do a global study. So one of the challenges is to make sure that it's relevant, because when you do a global study, sometimes the themes are so varied, as Oscar mentioned, because of the themes and what's happening globally, that it needs to be relevant in the country. So running through the research, making sure that the color is truly reflective and is also sort of landed in all the key countries we operate. I think that's a huge challenge. I give full compliment to Helen and her team, because it's done it's done with a lot of science, and truly it's about, I think I feel truly proud that we've got a global aesthetic center which truly differentiates us from all other paints and coatings companies globally.
Now, I honestly believe this is one of the fun parts of our job, and I just want to clarify one thing as well. It's definitely not only a color that we use within the homes and offices, within the decorative space, but also our colleagues in vehicle refinishes and specialty coatings. They reach out to their customers as well, automotive customers, wood coatings, furniture suppliers as well. So we really see this as a theme, a red thread across our offering, how we want to inspire people to use this color of the year.
Why is black color
being neglected?
Well, watch this space. It might be next year,
Yeah, black color. Why?
I would say watch this space. It might be next year, who knows?
Have you researched on that?
Absolutely. So if you take our fan deck, there are thousands of colors in there. So definitely there's a huge impossible variety of possible colors that we can use. So I don't rule out black at all. But I'm liking to think that at the moment what we sense is actually really an energy of optimism in the world. And I don't know about you yourself, sir, but optimism, we see that more with bright colors, light colors, less so with darker colors, let alone black.